Okay, and we are back from our break, and Armitage added some more thrusters to this thing. I
Just a few, just a couple.
just not a lot, but um, yeah, we have the downward thrusters. The thrusters to go up are here on the sides, some on top to go down, and these to go to the side. And I'm still concerned that this thing will just break because of all the thrusters. But
No.
now we can finish kind of the thrusters and then go to the beautification part of that thing, because the main thing I like about that is that it really looks cool. Let me get some thruster components. I hope that
We've
is
got
enough.
heaps here. Should just need
Yeah,
thrust components, steel plates, and construction components. I
yeah,
think. Yes.
I have all that, and I'm the problem is that it still is it's not a problem, but the small all the small stuff is so much cheaper than the big stuff.
Yeah, I find it a lot easier to build small ships too than I do to build large ships. I feel like there's not a lot of wasted space in a small ship because
Yeah.
the blocks are so small, and everything in relation to the blocks is comparatively larger. Like the cockpit is a 3x3x3,
Yeah.
large reactor is a 3x3x3. You know, all these tools are sections of 3x3x3. But whereas a large ship, if you want to have a cockpit surrounded by walls, it's got to be like 5x5x5 to actually be useful.
I
Not
like to
gonna
build big
kick you
ships.
around.
If it wouldn't be so, yeah, in survival it is a really hard thing to do, because all the blocks you need and all the materials. But I really like to build big ships and build interiors and figure out a good placement for rooms and all that stuff. So that's kind of why I also hollow out this asteroid. I could just build all the stuff on top of this asteroid, but I kind of love to interior design kind of in this. Not that there is a good way to make interior design without furniture and all that stuff, but
But you do, yeah, room layouts and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I find it hard to build practical ships in a large scale. Um, like I can't really see a large welding ship kind of being very functional,
It
apart from maybe welding large areas
we might
of
see
armor
about
plates.
this. We might see about this if there's a practical use for a large welding ship.
I think
Yeah,
there is. I
that's
think there's a practical use, but it's only really going to be useful on really big projects. Like,
with the
I
yeah
mean, you
with
saw how
the
big my drilling platform was.
yeah with
I
the with
couldn't
the with
use
the
a
big
large
ships.
ship to weld that.
Yeah, with the big ships, you mostly have to go for um, kind of multi-purpose carrier ships with, don't know, a lot of, oh, am I missing? No, with don't know, large mining ships that do all the I don't know, all the work with
All the processing and
refineries
stuff
and
as well.
processing and
Yeah.
all that stuff. That's kind of the thing you have to go with big ships. To have a big working ship, I think there's a purpose for that, because with a big ship you can do stuff that you can't do with the small ship, and there is a purpose for that. But everything else, I don't know. I see big carriers and all that stuff. Problem for that is that in a single player world you don't need carriers, because there is at the
Yeah.
moment no one to fight. And
Well, I mean, there's nowhere to even go either, really.
yeah,
Like, unless they plan on, like, for multiplayer, adding, I don't know, like
While
different zones or.
yeah, while we were in the break, I read some stuff about space engineers, some comments about space engineers, and there were people that were thinking about um, how's it, a hyperdrive
Hyperdrive, yeah.
where you can, don't know, go to different servers or something like that.
Oh,
That's
that'd be cool.
yeah, that's a thing that I heard about Minecraft a lot too. Make it possible to connect servers to each other with portals or something like that.
Well, there is a mod that does that.
Yeah, but it kind of it would be a cool idea, but we will have to see if that's possible, and if some people would like that other people can just jump on their server and say, here we are with our big military ship, and now we will destroy everything you have here.
Yeah.
So the idea is nice to give it a bit more purpose, and
Well,
I don't know
it'd be
how
nice
big
to
you
have.
can. I don't know how big you can make multiplayer servers, because now with the faction system and all that stuff, they kind of start to really care for the multiplayer people at the moment, and I hope they don't forget single player.
I think the I think the issue with that is that the vast majority of people want multiplayer content rather than single player content, and I'm not on one side of the fence or the other with that. I could be quite happily playing a game single player or multiplayer, but I think the vast majority of, like, it was the most multiplayer was the most requested functionality for this game, and it pretty much is for any game that comes out. And I'm glad that they're actually getting the multiplayer working now, because you play a lot of games that when they started they were single player, and then the community that played the game, made requests for multiplayer, and the multiplayer just feels like it's tacked on. Like the game is not designed with multiplayer in mind, and like Minecraft was like that when multiplayer first came out. It just felt like it was tacked on, and it was mainly to do with the fact that the netcode was so utterly horrible.
The netcode of Space Engineers is not so good also. I think it really needs a lot of work, and but they are working on that. And on the other hand, you always can say everything or most of the things that are good for multiplayer are also good for single player. So these open world games like Minecraft and also Space Engineers and all the other ones are kind of really good for multiplayer, because you kind of want to share what you have built. You want to show it to other people, and
yeah, that's it.
That's why multiplayer is a thing that games like Space Engineers or Minecraft really need. And you can see that in Minecraft worked out on YouTube so good because people could show stuff and say, see what I've built here. And the people that made the videos were happy about that, because they could show their stuff and other people could see the stuff and could say, wow, I want to build something like this too. And Space Engineers goes into a very similar direction, kind of. So
Oh, definitely. I mean, the vast majority of playing Space Engineers is building cool stuff,
Yeah.
like in Minecraft.
yeah.
Even
Do
more
you
so
fill
in
the
this game.
do you fill the gaps here, or
There's going to be, you can, if you want, you can like fill in these gaps in between the
one thing?
containers and the.
Yeah,
in
one
layers
thing
if you like.
that says I don't want to do that is because connectors again. Uh, if we don't put as many blocks on there as um, yeah, if we don't fill the gaps, we kind of save on a lot of weight.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Generally,
maybe
I just put the shell, the outer shell on it to
yeah.
make it look like a, well, look like its namesake, make it look like a turtle.
Yeah, that's the fun part. The turtle part comes now. So you
Well, I
turtle
mean, it
this
sort of
up
looks a
for
bit
me,
like a turtle
please.
now.
Yeah,
If a turtle had blue flames coming out of its back all the time.
yeah, nice.
Uh,
But now we have to see where do we put all the armor blocks? Kind of you give me a shape and I will.
well, I generally put armor blocks on top of the thrusters,
Hmm?
and then I put the sloped armor blocks covering the thruster port.
Okay.
Actually, we will probably have.
You put down the blocks and I just weld behind you. I will grab some more steel
Sounds good.
plates and then. Should we order more steel plates or do we have enough? Let me see.
I've got 14 left.
I have 76 left. I will empty out my inventory here. Some of the people always tell me to use shift click to put the stuff into the cargo container, and I think they are right. I know that this is possible, but um, I
You
always
get
tend
some.
to sort the stuff sometimes. Okay, there are enough steel plates, I think, for you can just grab more. Oh, let me.
I don't think this is going to be exactly the same,
And it doesn't need to be
but
exactly the
it'll be
same.
close enough. It'll be close enough.
So, what did we say? Just say, what do you don't want to build my design? I'm off.
Yeah, it's my child. How dare you?
Oh man, and it is gray, but I will later color it maybe. Oh, the welding. My people.
Oh,
I'm
you
doing that all
you
in
blinding them?
I'm doing that all in third person mode because I still am concerned about all the I don't know there's a German word for this this if you w- watch too long into or see too long into a welder flame kind of and we have a I say we have a German word for that, but and now I can't remember it. But we have a German word for that, and I don't want to do that to my people while watching. I don't know that this is possible, but that's why I'm always concerned about not welding in first person.
Yeah, it
And
does get insanely bright,
yeah,
like crazy bright.
and I'm always talking about that. There is a way to get rid of that. So
Oh,
I
there
read
is.
something in the forum where they said, okay, here, do this and that to get rid of the white, bright white, uh, glow that's coming off there. And I think I will do that because YouTube's sake, kind of. Um, Sometimes you have to turn down stuff so you can do stuff on YouTube with it. And I think this bright, it's kind of like the animal noises in Minecraft. You have to turn them down, or everybody will go crazy about it.
Yeah, Enderman.
Yeah, Enderman sounds. Oh, um, yeah. My last Hypermind recording was Enderman, and it's even bad for me sitting there and hearing Enderman for 1.5 hours. Okay. But we really, man, this thing is done very, very fast. I have the feeling.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long. It does not take very long at all.
Okay, I assume there's, oh no, okay, get my welder back.
Oop, I think I
And
just bumped into you.
no. I have to. At the moment, I'm sitting down in the cockpit to reload my batteries. So, and I really want an upgrade system where you can upgrade your suit or something like that.
So yeah, you can go longer. Yeah, we talked about this the other day, and I was saying that I would like to be able to like recharge my suit when I go into any of the consoles. Like if I look inside a cargo container or a control console for a gun or something, that your suit recharges while you're doing it.
I like that it is not that way because yeah, it kind of yeah, it gives some of the things really purpose to sit down in a cockpit and to use the damn medical room. And that's why I kind of like that it is not that way, that you can recharge everywhere. But on the other hand, yeah, it would be nice to kind of be able to at least have a longer time between recharges. So welding for 2 minutes and then it needs a recharge, that is sometimes ridiculous.
I find if I don't have my light on, a suit light on, I use a lot less power. That suit light uses a lot of power.
Yeah, but it makes everything so dark, and I have to think about people viewing this. You know how that is. You have to make compromises.
No. Never pander to your viewers.
Oh, with lightning, I do that. With lightning, I'm
kicked me in the face.
Yeah, sorry. This bumping around is. We can't do anything about that. It is space. Okay.
Oh, I'm out of light armor plates. I mean steel armor. Steel plates.
Steel plates. Yes, sir. Okay.
I think though.
Yeah, we are nearly
that
done.
Your viewers are probably getting a fair idea of why this thing is called the turtle.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. Let's finish up the blocks here and then take a look at it from a bit farther away. I really
I've done something different here.
I really like it. Yeah, the corner, you need corner blocks there.
How are you finding the block rotation tool?
It's I like that you can do that, but on the other hand, you always have to see. You don't look at the diagram in the top corner normally, so you are always taking a look at, is this the right way to turn it? I would like it if there was one way to turn stuff. If I push this button, it does this. If I push this button, it does this, and wouldn't change all of the sudden.
Fixed. Yeah, it's fixed to that's exactly my thoughts on it too.
Yeah, because it always changes. You take a look on the block from a different angle, and then the layout changes there, and sometimes it's just one push of a button from this layout to a totally different layout, and that's the thing I don't like. Kind of, I would love it more if there was one layout that always is used.